So guys, welcome to our channel once again. In today's video on our biology JAMB exam revision series, we're going to be solving 12 questions on the topic evolution. So in this video, we're specifically going to focus on the evolution among kingdom fungi. So in short, stay to the end of this video, as this will help you in your year's JAMB examination. Also, like you already know, you can always pause this video at any point and try out to get the answer to this question before we provide the answer to each of these questions. So guys, let's start with the first question here. And the question says, so which of the following performs similar functions? A. Ascospores and ascocap. B. Anterozoids and rhizoids. C. Sorus and indusium. And D. Strobili and inflorescence. So guys, the answer to this question is option A, and that's ascospores and ascocap. The ascospores and ascocap both are parts of the life cycle of the ascomycota fungi, and ascospores are the sexual spores produced inside the ascocap. So they actually perform similar function in the life cycle of the fungus. So let's look at the next question. That's question number 2. The question says, use the diagram below to answer the question. We have the structure labeled I is the A. Sporangium, B. Zygospore, C. Conidiospore, D. Hypha. So guys, the answer to this question is option B, and that's the zygospore. The structure labeled I is a zygospore. So let's look at the next question. That's question number 3. The question says, fungi are referred to as heterotrophs because they A. lack roots, B. have mycelium, C. lack chlorophyll, D. are filamentous. So guys, the answer to this question is option C. The fungi are referred to as heterotrophs because they lack chlorophyll. They are not able to manufacture their own food. Remember, heterotrophs are organisms that cannot manufacture their food. So the fungi are not able to manufacture their food because they lack chlorophyll, which should help them photosynthesize. So their inability to photosynthesize makes them depend on already made food and not being able to manufacture their food. Therefore, this answer is the correct answer. That's the option C. So let's look at the next question, guys. That's question number 4. So guys, the question says, the fungi are a distinct group of eukaryotes mainly because they have A. sexual and asexual reproduction, B. no chlorophyll, C. many fruiting bodies, D. spores. So guys, the answer to this question is option B. The absence of chlorophyll actually makes these fungi unique because they are not able to photosynthesize, and they are not able to use energy from the sunlight in order to produce chemical energy. So fungi, unlike other plants, do not perform photosynthesis. So guys, the answer to this question is option B, because we know fully well that all these other options here are also performed by the fungi, but the one that makes them unique, or the one that makes them stand out, is the option B, and that's the absence of chlorophyll on them as plants. So guys, let's look at the next question, and that's question number 5. It says, the hyphal wall of fungi is rigid owing to the presence of A. lignin, B. cell wall, C. chitin, D. cellulose. So guys, the answer to this question is option C, and that's the chitin. So guys, the hyphal wall of fungi is rigid due to the presence of chitin. The chitin is a derivative of glucose, and it is found in many places throughout the natural world. It is the main component in the cell walls of the fungi. So the chitin is also found in the exoskeleton of arthropods, such as the crustaceans and insects. So this is present in the cell wall of the fungi. So this makes this the answer to this question. That's the option C. So let's look at the next question, question number 6, guys. The following organisms belong to the kingdom fungi except A. Rhizopus, B. Mushroom, C. Mucor, D. Algae. So guys, the answer to this question is option D, and that's the algae. So algae are not part of this kingdom fungi because they do not possess the features of the organisms found in kingdom fungi. Actually, algae has the ability to photosynthesize, and they have the chlorophyll, so they cannot be placed in the kingdom fungi. So guys, let's look at the next question. That's question number 7. Use the diagram below to answer the question. The question says, the structure labeled I is formed as a result of the fusion of A pair of nuclei, B, several pairs of nuclei, C, 2 pairs of nuclei, D, 2 pairs of nucleoli. So guys, the answer to this question is option B. This structure is actually formed as a result of the fusion of several pairs of nuclei. So let's look at the next question. That's question number 8. It says, which of the following statements is true about the kingdom fungi? A. Fungi are photosynthetic organisms. B. Fungi are multicellular organisms. C. Fungi obtain nutrients by absorbing organic matter. D. Fungi reproduce through the formation of seeds. So guys, the answer to this question is option C. That's that fungi obtain nutrients by absorbing organic matter. So guys, let's look at the next question. That's question number 9. The question says, a typical example of a talophyta is A. Fern, B. Spirogyra, C. Moss, D. Liverwort. So guys, the answer to this question is option B. That's the Spirogyra. So the talophyta is a division of the plant kingdom that includes all the lower plants. For instance, the algae, the fungi, the leeches, and bacteria. So a typical example of the talophyta, as shown in the options here, is the Spirogyra. That's the option that has a talophyta here. So guys, let's look at the next question. That's question number 10. The question says, the most common characteristic of fungal hypha is the position of A. Cell-like partition formed by cross walls, B. A multicellular mycelium in the substrate, C. Cell-like compartments with one nucleus each, D. Cell walls that are both rigid and chitinous. So guys, the answer to this question is option D, and that's one feature that makes them unique. So the hypha of the fungi has a cell wall that is both rigid and contains chitin. So the answer to this question is option D. So let's look at the next question, guys, and that's question number 11. The question says, the special name of the part labeled II is A. Suspensor, B. Zygospore, C. Gametangium, and D. Hypha. So guys, the answer to this question is option A, and that's the suspensor. Actually, the part labeled I is the zygospore, whereas the part labeled II is the suspensor. So guys, let's note that in fungi, the suspensor are filamentous structural formations that are having the function of holding the zygospore between two strains of hypha. So guys, let's look at the next and the last question. That's question number 12. It says, the umbrella-shaped fruiting body of a fully developed mushroom is the A. Basidium, B. Pileus, C. Stipe, and D. Mycelium. So guys, the answer to this question is option B, and that's the Pileus. The umbrella-shaped fruiting body of a fully developed mushroom is called the Pileus. So that's the actual answer to this question. So thanks guys for watching this video. This will be the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're not yet a subscriber. Also, if you have any question regarding this video, feel free to drop your question on the comment section below and we'll ensure to give you a response. Don't forget to also share this video with your friends to enable us to reach out to more people. Thank you.